I am here with my second beer of the night, which will probably be my final. This is another imported beer. This is Bitburger premium beer or premium pills. This beer gets a 3.6 on Beer Advocate, and it is what is the ABV? Is what I want to know. It is, we have a nice date on the bottle. Best before 3/15/2018. Very good. I think it's around 5%. I just can't remember. But Bitburger is, I believe its own brewery. I couldn't find anything about who owns it. Maybe Jay Terrio, if you're watching this, if someone does own this, please tell me in the comments below. If some bigger company owns this, but from what I read, that there's the Bitburger brewery that makes a lot of other brand beers, but there's a 6-pack of this that comes in comes in a closed box. Very interesting, and a 6-pack of these is about $12.99. So this is definitely a beer that's a little more expensive than, say, your St. Pauli Girl or your Spaten or something like that. Let's go ahead and dive into this one. I've had this before, and I did like it. I just haven't done a review for it, so... yeah. Bitburger is an authentic German beer. It says it's a product of Germany, or else it says on the side in French, Produit d'Allemagne, and Allemagne in French means Germany. Imported by Bitburger International in Everett, Massachusetts. An 11.2 ounce bottle. Again, not a fan of that, but moving on. With that pour, we have about a finger of pretty frothy head. Looks like your typical European lager type of thing. Golden body, clear, bubbles flowing upward. Smells rather sweet. Has a nice sweet sort of different from your typical like Euro Pale type of lager, I guess. It's getting like a sweeter type of malt smell, but not really sure about that. Let's go ahead and take a sip here. Ooh. Yes, this is different from, say, this is different from some other things. This is a different kind of beer. It says Zeit 1817. Zeit means since. Bitburger Privatbrauerei. And it says in little words here, Bitte ein Bit, which means please, a Bitburger, I guess. Please, Bitte means please. Bitte ein Bit. I love this beer already. Just like the label, I think it's just so cool looking. I love the German on it. I love this little date on the back here. That's just really cool, sleek looking. The gold and everything. It's a pretty looking beer. Definitely is a pretty looking lager. This is not a malt forward beer, but there is like a slight crackery malt going on. A little bit like a crackery, like very, very light malts. Reminds me a little bit of Carta Blanca, the Mexican beer. However, that is very, very crackery and, I guess, more biscuity and more full in the malt. But the malt here is just a very, very like crackery, very nice little crisp type of malt, but that's not really too malt forward. And then you kind of, towards the finish, you have more of a hoppiness, which is also not very not very strong. It's not, this beer is not underwhelming or mundane in any way. It's just there's the things going on here are kind of brought down a little bit, and it's kind of makes things not cohesive, but it makes things nicely blended together. It's a very nice, enjoyable experience. Another beer where a good word to describe it would be very clean. There's nothing that sticks around that much after you drink it. It's very kind of goes down very, very quickly and easily. I really like the flavors going on in this one, even if the flavors are somewhat brought down a little bit. It just sort of is a nice, enjoyable beer. I like this. I like the hops at the end of this, the end of the drink of the sipping experience. I like how everything the things going on in this are sort of brought together in some way. Very, very nice. I like how it's light medium. I like how it's very, very drinkable and crushable. I love that. It's a very, very enjoyable beer. I mean, it'd probably be something that I get like every once in a while, because it's not like an everyday sort of beer for me. I should talk about like my everyday beers. Like, everyday beers for me are probably like Miller High Life, MGD, Kronenberg, stuff like that. But this I think is a solid A. I couldn't see any reason to go below A on this beer. It's just there. It's not going to be your most flavorful experience. It's not going to be punching you in the face, but that's not always what you want. What you want a lot of the time is just something that's very nice, very enjoyable, not too pungent or strong on really any factor. It's just nice, and this is. Anyway, let me know if you've had the Bitburger, and your thoughts on it. And again, Jay, if you know more about this product as to if it's owned by a bigger company, let me know. I know that whenever I don't know something about a beer, you always do. So, thank you very much. Have a good day.